What is Weastflows? Weastflows is west and east freight flows. The overriding aim of the project is to help improve freight logistics across northwest Europe. Our huge appetite for goods places great demand on international freight logistics. This means more pressure on transport systems, more congestion and more pollution.
We have freight transport increasing by 2.5% per annum. Cumulatively over 35 years, that's a huge increase. And yet there's a finite road rail capacity in Europe. So how can we work within the resources that Europe has to make transport even more effective than it is at the moment?
Weastflows is identifying current challenges and exploring opportunities to improve freight journeys or flows, to encourage efficiency in existing routes, or by using more sustainable modes of transport like rail, short sea shipping and river cargoes. This will deliver economic, social and environmental benefits to businesses and the communities and environments in which they operate. As a strategic initiative, Weastflows will also engage with the European Commission and use project findings to make recommendations about European transport policies. Weastflows is reviewing current freight transport infrastructure and using the data to identify improvements to current freight routes and more efficient alternatives. It's also trialling innovative ICT and telematic solutions to optimize supply chains. By sharing the learning to encourage better and wider collaboration between freight operators, and establishing connections with the global transport network, our partners are undertaking distinct yet interrelated activities and practical demonstrations across northwest Europe. Le Havre-based organisation AURH has produced a comprehensive atlas of maps using system data to show existing freight transport infrastructure and planned upgrades across all modes including rail, road and sea. The data will then be analysed to identify the underused networks, traffic bottlenecks and alternative routes. Weastflows aims to show that using ICT, logistics supply chains can be made more efficient and sustainable. Let's find out more from one successful project at Portsmouth in southern England. The Port of Portsmouth takes in 70% of the UK's banana imports. So keeping track of this huge volume is essential. The port has introduced a track and trace system for all its banana freight.
We're hopeful at the end of the project, at the end of 2014, we're going to lobby various ministers, showing them the results and showing what can be done to alleviate bottlenecks in Europe and give them solutions. If we can make the process more efficient and also make it more sustainable, reduce our carbon footprint, it has to be a win-win.
In the Netherlands, Weastflows is implementing intelligent transport systems to help make freight journeys safer and more efficient. BBZOB and Mobicon have initiated the development of 3 innovative apps that help drivers avoid traffic jams, accidents, and ensure smoother movement of freight. Another initiative being trialled is an intermodal route planner, which has been developed in partnership with Inforit and CQM. The route planner uses up-to-date schedule information to give the user the best route options by road, rail and sea, based on journey distance, time and price. Sharing the knowledge we have learned is key to our success. We are sharing our findings with the world through our website and actively engaging with major industry players and public planning and transport authorities.
The aim of all of these activities is to help policymakers and industrial partners understand and making their own decision at the end towards a new sustainable freight route.
The benefits we achieve will improve our communities, our businesses, our nations and ultimately our world.